to be doing some warm-ups with Qigong first. Qigong before 1930 was kept secret in China. And after 1930, then it became open to the public. But before then, it was only taught by a master for certain students. And they would have one student and they would train with this master. And that student would become his servant. He would do the dishes, make the beds, do all those things for this master so they can learn this Qigong. In this case for today, I'm going to do a prayerful pose salutation. And with that, I use the word Namaste. Namaste means the divine spirit within me is welcoming the divine spirit in you. Prayerful pose and Namaste. Hands come down. Now I'm going to be mirror imaging, so modify these moves to fit your particular body needs. If they become too difficult, get a chair, sit on a chair. You can do them sitting down. So step out with the left leg to the side. Now we're going to do a motion called rocking motion. The palms open like this. Slowly breathe in through your nose. Turn the hands over, exhale, past the hips. Breathing in. Exhale. I like to breathe in love. Exhale peace. Think of that in your mind. It makes the movement so much easier. All my breathing is done in through my nose, and you can exhale through the nose or mouth on this form. Breathing in. If you want to rise in the ball of your feet, you can. And then let your toes come up, coming back. Make it like a rocking motion. I am told that the people in China believe that if you do 100 of these a day, you'll live your life in good health. Breathing in. This helps the circulation in the body. It kind of opens the body up. This is a good one to do first thing in the morning. Breathe in. I'm going to do one more. And exhale down. Slowly breathe in, lifting the hands up. Gather the energy. As you exhale, you softly sink a little in the knees if you can. Again, listen to your body. Breathing in. Exhale. I'll do one more. The next movement is called painting with light. Think of yourself with two paintbrushes in your hand, and you're going to go up the wall slowly, about shoulder height, and let the brushes slowly come down. So I'm pulling energy from Mother Earth up to heaven, back down to Earth. The combination of yin and yang again. Breathing in and out. Breathe in. This time your left arm floats up. And exhale down. And the right arm. Left and right. And both arms slowly float up. Imagine your arms are not even attached to your body. They're just floating on its own. This is a great one for your blood pressure. And I'll do one more. Palms come together. Bring it up to the chest. Slowly breathe in. Expand as if you're hugging the whole world. Exhale. Breathing in. And out. Breathe in. On this one, if you want to bend your knees slightly coming back, you can do that. And as you breathe in, you straighten them up. Now this time I want you to hug yourself. The hands come in. Release and breathe in again. Another hug. Breathing in. Again. One more, breathe in. And this time, hold a hug. You can pull your arms together, and it'll work your scapula, and you can tell yourself, I love you. And release, and the hands come down. Heaven and earth, the palms face each other. We bring it up to the chest. Push the left hand up, push the right hand down. Notice my palm is flat up above and flat down below. Now breathe in slow and the two hands pass each other. And then exhale, stretch. This works your liver, spleen, and your vertebrae in the back. I'm told if you do this every day, you can gain up to 1 inch or 2 inches. See, I used to be 4'10", I'm now 5'10". And stretch. Breathe in. And stretch. This is also a good one to do in the morning. Stretch. I traced this particular move back, and I only could go back 3,500 years on this particular movement. But I've also been told that some of these movements go back 40,000 years. They found them in caves. Petroglyphs with these movements. So Qigong is a pretty old exercise. It's been around a long time. Stretch. Breathing in. Stretch. I'll do one more set. Now both hands come to the chest. And softly come down. This will loosen up your body a little. You can shake it around if you want. In fact, you can rattle your whole body. I call it rattling your bones. Just shake your body. If you're in a room and no one's around, who's going to care? Just go ahead, have fun with it. Just shake around. I remember seeing a little lady in a Chinese center in Arizona in a corner doing this shaking. She says, I do this every day. It helps my arthritis. So take it for what it's worth. Work the computer a lot, that's a good one. Wrist down, up, down, up, down, up, down, up. Roll the wrists. Reverse it. Flap them. Good. Now I do one, I call it the Queen Elizabeth wave. You take it for what it's worth, but my hands are overhead. I roll the wrists. Then I reverse it, so I'm covering both sides of the street. and slowly bring them down. Next move, tiger hands, tiger fists. This is one time I like to do this with some growling. It really helps the throat, helps your lungs, and since I guess some of you are by yourself in a room, you can make a little bit of noise. So you take your hands like this, you crunch them into a tiger claw, and you go, "Rah!" like that. Then you stretch your hands again, crunch them into a tiger claw, "Rah!" Again, touch them into a tiger claw, "Rah!" Stretch your hands out, crunch them again, "Rah!" Stretch them out. One more, crunch them again, "Rah!" Stretch them out. Good, shake those out. All right, now for your fists, open your hands like this. Squeeze your fist as tight as you can. Squeeze it, then stretch it out. Squeeze it as tight as you can. Stretch it out. And squeeze. Stretch. Squeeze. And stretch. One more. Squeeze, squeeze. And stretch. Do you know they can tell your age by how tight you can squeeze? There's an apparatus that you can put in your hand and you squeeze it, and it can tell you chronologically where your age is at that particular time. And the other nice thing about squeezing, your fingers are hitting a pressure point there called pericardium 8. And that pericardium 8 runs up your line into the heart. It's a shield around the heart. So you're kind of massaging that heart area. So by squeezing. So work those hands, it's great for the arthritis. Shift to the left leg. This hand on top of the head without touching, and this hand out here. Now shift over to the other side and look at the other hand. Now the breathing on this, breathe in as you shift. Hold the breath here, exhale. In Qigong, this is called tree swaying, as if the wind is just blowing you from one side to the other. Shift the wind. Breathing in. Exhale. Breathe in. And out. One more set. Breathe in. Exhale. Hands straight up and bring them straight down. And it's also good for constipation, believe it or not. But that works your liver and spleen, works your ankles, your shoulders, your arms, your chest. So because you're shifting from one side, shifting to the other. Squat down gently. Pick up a ball. I think of a soap bubble. Bring that soap bubble up and let it split and the hands come down. Once they come down, hop on your heel. Come up and smack down on your heel. So blow the air out going down. Inhale coming up. Exhale. And hop on your heel. Do another one. Breathing in. And out. And hop. Again. Obviously this is working your legs, your arms and shoulders. And hop. Again. And hop. Again. You're doing good. We're only doing 100 more. We got it made. Again. One more. Good. Shake it out. All right, I'm going to do some healing sounds with you. The sound ho, hu, su, shu, shi, shui. Each sound correlates to an organ in your body. And it's a great thing. In China, I'm told they use this in the hospital for healing. And they usually do about 20 minutes of it, and it's pretty powerful once you get it. So I'd like to introduce it to you, and we'll use some hand punches with it, and we'll do it out loud. Typically, the sounds go like, like that. But we're going to say them out loud until you get familiar with them, okay? So what I want you to do is put your feet shoulder width, make two fists, put it by your hip. I'll say the sound and you repeat it. So I'm going to punch out with my left hand and go ho, and then come back. The right hand I'm going to go hu, and then come back. Got the idea? All right, I'll say the word, you just repeat it. Ready? Ho, ho, hu, hu, su, su, shu, shu, shi, shi, shui, shui. We'll do another set. Ho, ho, hu, hu, su, su, shu, shu, shi, shi, shui, shui. Good, one more set. Ho, hu, su, shu, shi, shui. Good. Stretch your fingers out, shake them out. And it goes like this. Your arms, feet are shoulder width, arms are out like this. Slowly turn to the left as far as you can go without hurting yourself. Hold it there and slowly come back. Turn to the right. Hold, and then back. Turn to the left, and hold, and slowly come back. Turn to the right, hold, and come back. Now turn the palms over, turn to the left, and back. Turn to the right, back. Turn to the left. And back. Turn to the right, one last one. And back. Arms come down, shake out your body. Now, that works your upper body and your waist. Now we're going to work your shoulders. Put your left palm out. Put a pearl in your hand. Obviously, the Qigong move is called pearl in the hand. Move it to your right. To your left, up over the head. Notice my hand is flat here. Twist the arm around and loop it through. If this hurts your shoulder, don't do it, okay? But it is good for a frozen shoulder or stiffness there. Move it to the right and to the left. Lift it up gently, around, and loop it through. Good. Let's do another one. Still have the pearl, put it in the other hand. I'm trusting you didn't drop it. Move it to the left. Right, up, around, and through. All right, good. Two pearls. Move them both out here. Bring them up. Turn the fingers towards each other. Palms are flat up top. Twist the arm around gently and push it through. Out. Around. You can contort your body if you have to. I see some people bending and going way over here like this, and then straighten up and push it through. Whatever works for you. All right, now we're going to get into some acupressure points. It's called Louhan Patting, and the teacher I had was, he's not alive anymore, but he was the last teacher of the lineage of this style that I'm showing you. And it's amazing, we did the class without our shirts on. Fortunately, there were all guys in the class, and our teacher did it in his boxer shorts. And so he didn't have his shirt on either. He would hit himself so hard, it was unbelievable. When we were done that weekend of classes, and we did it all day, hitting ourselves, it looked like we were out in the sun, sunbathing. I mean, our skin was just red. But it does energize the body. It helps the immune system, helps circulation, great for joints and arthritis and all. So put your left arm out. You're going to start patting here and work up to your shoulder. Now, as far as how hard do you hit, that's strictly up to you. If you bruise easy, obviously you don't hit hard. Just tap lightly or medium, whatever works best. This top part we're hitting is called your triple burner. That's your endocrine system, your thyroid, your thymus, things like that. That's what that meridian does. Now turn your arm up and start tapping here. This is your heart and lung meridians, which starts with your fingers and works all the way up. How many times do you pat? It's strictly up to you. You can go as long or as short as you want. We'll do the other side. Now turn your arm up, go to the inside. Good. Now put your left arm out. Not your armpit, but below your armpit you have your spleen meridian and you have your lymphatics. So hit there. This is also a good one for your immune system. I think if more people did this every day, we wouldn't have a jam up in the doctor's office. Switch. Because most of the problems in the doctor's office are stress related, which trigger off other things. Good. Now your liver and spleen located right under your rib cage here. You got your liver, spleen, pancreas, gallbladder. Now go to your stomach. Lower. Go into the groin. Go out to your hips. This is your gallbladder meridian. Go down the outside legs, come up the inside legs. Hips again. Legs. Inside legs works your liver, spleen, kidney. Meridian. Years ago, as a kid, this used to be called spanking. Now, if you do that to a kid today, well, you can say, this is good for your bladder. All right, now take your left hand, pat your right shoulder. This is your triple burner meridian. Switch. And your face, which is your large intestine and your stomach. Behind the head, help the brain, calm the nerves, and massage your ears. By the way, on the inside of the ear, you have like a little ridge that works your prostate, your ovaries, your kidneys, your bladder, right inside. But massage all around. Now, right between the eyes, tap there at your bladder point. I always like to think of something I'm grateful for as I'm patting here. Corners of your eyes, your gallbladder. Under your eye, your stomach. upper lip. This upper lip is called a governing vessel. It starts here, goes over your head, runs down your spine, and ends up near your anal. So this is a good one for your back. It's also good for your whole body. Tap there. And your chin, called a conception vessel. It starts here, runs down the front, and hooks up in the bottom. Now, right in the collarbone here, you have your kidney meridian. They call it K27. All you do is tap there. This meridian starts at the bottom of your feet, called the bubbling spring, and works all the way up, and it stops here. This is a good one for energy. And this one right here, which is one of my favorites, is the thymus. Tap that, if you can, for about 20 seconds with some deep breathing. This is the one for depression, anxiety. You need energy. This is a good one to hit. Now work it up to your thyroid, little circles around the thyroid. Good. Now the cushion part of your hand, a fleshy part, open your other palm and karate chop it. That's your small intestine meridian. You can switch hands and work on both hands as a bilateral move. Put both fingers in your belly button. Go about an inch over and about 2 inches up and press in there and do little circles. Just a little massage. That's your adrenals. A nice little massage. Good. Now make 2 fists. Rub the kidneys and adrenals in the back. And then open your palms, hit on the side of your knee. That's called stomach 36. That's a major acupressure point. That works the whole body. So that's a good one to hit. And if you want one for your lungs, right in the crevice of your shoulder on each side here, you can cross your arms right in the crevice. You can press or tap, or you can do one at a time. Tap here, and then tap the other side. Whatever works best, but it's a good one for the lungs. Okay? Let me show you something for the brain. Push feet shoulder width. Take a nice breath in. Slowly let it out. Now bring your hands right to here. Bend the knees and flip the wrist 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Come over your head and rotate the hands. It's called energy at the top of the head. Now hold the energy there. Now bend and flip 3 times again. Hands come all the way down. I cross the heart, and the hands come down. Now I bring the hands up to the temples right here. Bend and flip 3 times. 1, 2, and 3. Come back to the temples and gently rotate. Now you can do this a lot longer than what I'm doing it now. Now hold the energy there. This is a great move for calming the body and mind. And bend and flip 3. 1, 2, 3. Hands come down, cross the heart. You can bring your left leg in, the hands come down.